You know that guy you filled out the survey for? His score is B. He's a guy with promising potential, but he has work to do. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you, things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and 4 dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10 dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10 dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
He's more of a doer than a dreamer, so he won't just talk big, he will actually put in the hard work every day. However, he's not the type to climb all the way to the top or chase big promotions just for the sake of it. He likes doing his job well, sticking to routines, and keeping things in order at work.
Can he bounce back from failure?
When things go wrong at work, he may get quite upset or stressed in the moment. He can be quick to show his frustration, maybe raising his voice or complaining, even if he tries to be nice about it. But the good news is, he usually doesn't bottle things up for long.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
Most people at work will find him friendly and easy to get along with because he's polite, helpful, and genuinely cares about others. He doesn't usually start fights or arguments, and he makes an effort to keep things peaceful. Even so, he tries to make up and doesn't hold grudges for long.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
He will feel genuinely happy and proud of your achievements. He's not the type to feel threatened by your success or let his own ego get in the way. Instead, he'll be one of the first to congratulate you, cheer you on, and even tell others about your hard work.
What if you start earning more than him?
He's unlikely to secretly resent you or feel jealous if you earn more than him. While he might have a short moment of surprise or feel a bit awkward at first, his heart is in the right place. He wants you to do well and will be happy for you. He cares more about your happiness and the peace at home than about competing over money.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He's careful with money and likes to make sure things are organized and safe. He won't spend on flashy things or buy things on a whim. Before making a big purchase, he'll think it through and often stick to a budget.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
He lives a life he can genuinely afford and doesn't put on a show for anyone. You won't see him pretending to be richer than he is or spending money just to impress people. He finds happiness in keeping things simple, steady, and real.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He is warm hearted and tries his best to be kind and generous when he can. He won't be someone who is stingy or makes you feel guilty for asking for help. However, he is careful about spending and likes to keep things balanced.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He's generally open and honest about money, and you won't find him hiding things or keeping secrets when it comes to finances. He will talk about the family's needs, savings, and expenses in a way that makes you feel included and respected. If there's a problem, he'll discuss it with you instead of trying to fix it quietly on his own.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He believes that housework should be shared and not just left for you alone. He's caring and polite, so he wouldn't want to see you tired while he sits back and watches. You'll find him willing to help with chores, cooking, or anything that keeps the home running well.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He will actually roll up his sleeves and help with chores and diapers, not just stand by and watch or boss you around. He truly cares about your well being and the family's comfort, so he won't think twice about getting his hands dirty if it means sharing the load. You can count on him to be active and present, not someone who just gives orders or pretends to help while leaving the real work to you.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
He truly tries to understand your side, even if his feelings get hurt easily or he reacts strongly at first. If a disagreement comes up, he may get emotional or even raise his voice, but it's because he cares deeply about making things work at home. Once the moment passes, he will listen to what you have to say and show compassion.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
When he's angry, he might react quickly, and his words can sometimes be sharp, but he doesn't usually cross the line into being truly hurtful or aggressive. He cares about respect and tries to treat people kindly, even when upset. He believes in making up and values peace at home.
Does he have a bad temper?
Yes, this is the kind of man who gets angry quickly. Small things can set him off, and his emotions come out fast and strong. This isn't something you should ignore or brush aside. His caring nature will help balance things, but don't think his quick temper will just go away.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
He can say sorry and take responsibility for his mistakes, even if it takes him a little time to calm down first. At the start, he might get defensive or emotional, but he doesn't stay stuck in blaming you or making excuses. He values harmony and doesn't let pride get in the way for too long.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
Yes, he will respect your boundaries and understands that no truly means no. His caring and gentle side makes him want you to feel safe and valued. He may ask questions or want to talk things through, but he stops and accepts your decision when you say no.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
At times, he might feel a little hurt or disappointed if you're not in the mood for intimacy because he connects closeness with how much he's cared for. His feelings can be strong, and sometimes he may show that he's upset, not in an angry or pushy way, but more with a sad look or a little bit of sulking. However, he won't pressure you or make you feel guilty.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
Yes, you can trust him to handle private moments with care. He understands the importance of keeping intimate things just between the two of you, and he values your trust and comfort. He believes in respect and kindness, especially in things that matter so much to the heart.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He is likely to be faithful and committed in a relationship. His loving and caring nature means he wants to build trust and security with you rather than seeking attention elsewhere. He finds happiness in steady, close bonds and doesn't chase after excitement with other women.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
He is not over possessive or controlling by nature. He wants you to feel cared for, not suffocated, and respects your freedom and choices. You won't find him reading your messages or trying to control your every move.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
No, his protective nature is not a cover for being controlling. He wants to make sure you feel safe and supported, but he doesn't try to run your life or make decisions for you. You will feel cared for, but not caged.
Now, onto the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He will see parenting as a team effort and won't expect you to handle everything alone. He believes that raising children is a shared responsibility and wants to be an active part of their lives, not just a bystander. He values fairness and wants the family to work smoothly, so he's usually ready to pitch in and support you.
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
When the kids mess up or get upset, he may lose his temper quickly and react with strong emotions. He might raise his voice or get frustrated in the heat of the moment, especially if things feel out of order. However, his anger doesn't last long. Once he cools down, he feels sorry and wants to make things right.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
Yes, he will support your role as both a mother and your own person. He values kindness and respect and wants you to be happy, not just busy with family duties. He's not the type to ignore your needs or expect you to give up everything for the family.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later, after kids and marriage, change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
No, he's not the kind of man who will suddenly change his mind after you have a child. If he supports your career now, he genuinely means it and wants you to continue growing even after you become a mother. You can trust that his encouragement is real and not a trick that will disappear later.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He will treat your parents with real warmth, not just surface level politeness. His caring and kind nature means he likes to make others feel comfortable and respected, especially your family. He cares about building good relationships and wants your parents to feel included and valued. He will try to adjust to your family rather than expecting them to change for him.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
If your family creates stress or interferes, he might react with strong emotions at first and get upset easily. He could raise his voice or show frustration, which might make the situation feel tense in the moment. However, his anger cools down quickly and he doesn't hold on to grudges.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
Yes, he is likely to be understanding and supportive with you in private, but may expect you to act like a traditional supportive wife in front of his relatives. He cares a lot about keeping peace and making a good impression on the family, so he might ask you to follow certain customs or routines, especially during family gatherings or festivals. With open talks, you can help him find a middle path that works for both of you.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
If there's tension, he will try to support you, though in front of his family, he might stay a bit quiet or neutral at first. He doesn't like open conflict and wants everyone to get along, so he may not take a strong stand publicly. However, in private, he will listen to your feelings, comfort you, and do his best to make you feel supported.
Say you have a conflict with his mother. What will this guy do?
He is not a full mummy's boy, but he does feel a strong sense of respect and duty towards his mother. In a conflict, he may find it hard to immediately choose your side openly, especially in front of the family, because he wants to avoid hurting anyone or making things worse. He values peace at home and doesn't want either of you to feel alone.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
He may share some details of your fights or private life with his mother or sister, especially when he feels stressed or confused. He doesn't do this to hurt you, but because he trusts his family and seeks their advice, sometimes forgetting that some things should stay between you two. If this happens often, it can create trust issues and make you feel exposed or hurt.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
So, overall, this guy gets a B. He's a guy with potential, but he has work to do to live up to it. Being in a relationship with this man means living with a steady, caring presence who works hard for his family and puts effort into making daily life run smoothly. There's comfort in his routines and a feeling of safety as he tries to meet everyone's needs and keep things in order.